Here's your new present. An iPhone 3. It's got a case. This button is the main button, turns it on and off. This button puts it to sleep. There's your headphone jack if you want to put it into a system or put on headphones. These two on the side are volume control. There's your camera lens. So in order to turn it on, you press this button and it'll come up, and then you have to slide it to unlock it. Now if it doesn't look like that, it looks like this. In the very corner it says iPod, and you touch that, and this will come up, either Playlists, Floor of Books, or Floor of Books 2. 2 is a collection of different Bible and spiritual great books. The Art of Letting Go, Eat This Book, Falling Upward, Great Themes of Paul, The Jesus I Never Knew, The Listener's Bible, Rumors of Another World, Prayer. I mean, just a lot of good books. You always go back to Playlists, and you come back to that again, and you hit Floor of Books 1s, and that's the books. So you notice how it says Playlists here, and then it says now playing here. So if you're listening to a book, you hit that now playing, and it'll go to the book you're listening to. Now there's volume control here. That's loud. This is soft. This is play.
Unlike the boys I was used to seeing in my classes, he sported no goatee, not even a flavor patch.
This is fast forward to the I think the next chapter, or the beginning of that chapter.
The gnome did indeed have a flag.
Yeah, see? This will go to the next one.
Al,
And you read right there, it says 4 of 70.
Thanks, buddy. When I knelt to unlace his shoes.
And you press those hash marks, the pause marks, and it'll pause. Here's everything. There's the battery up in the corner. There's the time. There's the name of it. And it's important to read that because some books are 3, 4, 5 different parts. And then this arrow means back to wherever you were before. And this little hash mark means the list. When it looks like this, it's playing a book. And this is, you can tell which part of the book because each book will have the same picture. This will slide you forward. If you're in a book where, like I just listened to a book that I didn't like every other chapter, I would just slide forward. Now if it goes dark and you want a bright screen, you just touch the screen. Not over that, or it'll play or not play. And this little thing that says 1x is if you want to and you're in a hurry and you want to listen to a book faster, you press it until you get 2x.
So is being able to get to the John under your own power. Just as long as you're sure you can make it. I'm sure I can tonight, and I'll worry about tomorrow.
Now, it doesn't really work with all books. But if it's something you just want to listen to fast, you can press that too. Now, you press it again, it goes to 1/2x, meaning it's half speed. You can hear.
There's a lot there. Sleep on it. Come see me in the morning and tell me what you decided.
Then press it again, it's back to 1x. So that's what that does. That's what those buttons do. So if you want the list, you press the thing that looks like a list, and that'll show you you're on chapter 4, 5, and 6 of that part, because there's parts and then there's chapters. But these chapters aren't necessarily the same chapters in the book, they're just in the arrangement. So you just go back to Playlists, and there is the first book is called A Novel by Stephen King.
Which was was an answer
And
itself, of course.
I'm going to end this video now
And you really know
or
this is
soon.
going to happen. Yes.
Remember, now playing goes that way, and you can pause it if you want to control the book you're listening to. If you press the arrow, the back button, you go back to the list. It tells you you're in Flora Books 1, and here's the books. Now notice this, a novel by Stephen King. Part 1 is on the bottom, so you don't start in Part 4, you start in Part 1. And then you go to Part 2, Part 3, Part 4. The Winds of War is in 5 dang parts, so you start down here at the bottom and you work your way up. What the Dog Stars in 2, Unbroken in 2, Sycamore Rose, another book, that's in 3. The Stand is in 6 parts.
The picket line had been set up.
The Sun, The Seamstress, The Science of Fear, Rich Brother, Rich Sister, Pompeii, The Long Walk, The Litigators, The Language of Flowers, The Kitchen House, The Immortal Life, The Iliad, The Goldfinch, 5 Days at Memorial, The Dog Stars, David and Goliath, The Count of Monte Cristo, City of Thieves, Chasing Fireflies, The Book Thief, Big Rock Candy Mountain. These are all yours to listen to. And after you've listened to them all, or if you're down to like 4 or 5, and you want to keep those for the next ones, you just tell me and I'll tell Carl to keep those for you and put new books on. So when you finish with that, you send this back to me. I got to send it to Carl, not you. I think that's the way we should do it. And then he will put on new books. So I'm going to end this video now and see how this is sounding. I got to upload it. It's already 7 minutes long. Let's see how it goes.